really has, and you can see the save percentage, 55%, joining his brother Connor, coming to Rutgers to honor their late father. He's having a magnificent season. This is a very athletic defense whose only blemish on their resume this year are 2 losses to Maryland. Kirst is eager to slam the door on Johns Hopkins offense tonight.
Rutgers at 8-2, Johns Hopkins at 3-8. The winner of this one gets Maryland on Saturday. Off and rolling are we. Matt Naruski wins the draw cleanly for Johns Hopkins in the dark jerseys.
This is an area of the field where I think Hopkins has a decided advantage. Naruski has been really good. You've got Dunn coming in to spell him every now and again. It's a terrific 1-2 punch. It's an area where Rutgers has struggled all season long.
Garrett Degnan, 40, has been the lead man through the midfield for the Blue Jays, heating up of late. Cole Williams lurking against France Kowiak, the short stick D-mid. Degnan sets his feet, he scores!
Mac O'Keefe for Penn State has lost history on the Division I level. Garrett Degnan does his best Mac O'Keefe impression right here. He drifts away from the goal, other side of the defense, catches it, plants, and pings the upper 90. You cannot leave number 40 in black and blue.
Off of the bench of head coach Peter Milliman. Milliman in his first season directing the Blue Jays out of Baltimore. Open on the wing, bullseye! Jonathan Peshko.
This midfield unit, all freshmen, McDermott, Peshko, and Grimes, they made a huge difference. And this is early offense. Right out of the box, McDermott. The Rutgers defense is not organized. Peshko has an opportunity to catch the ball.
Mullins off the swim against Juronski. Rolling back, gets inside, he scores! A dazzling effort from Kieran Mullins.
Mullins injured his foot in the first game, and this is what I love about Kieran Mullins. Look at him firing up his team, got their back because he knows they have his. Look at the aggressiveness by Juronski. I mean, he is hounding Mullins. And just a little rollback and then the swim move. And he recognizes the slide coming, and watch Mullins adjust it. He short arms this shot, but it's still seemingly was there forever. When Edelman graduated, it was a little bit of a void between the pipes.
A defensive breakdown and a slam dunk for Sherlin Beatties.
Did we mention NASCAR for the race and making you make decisions defensively? The dodge down the alley. I'm not sure what Hopkins was looking at.
Your angle for Mullins didn't get through. Reset of the 80-second shot clock. Sherlin Beatties with a huge ball fake. Fires and scores! From downtown, David Sprott.
Freezes the defense for just a split second. Right there. And he's able to skip it to Sprott, who puts the worm burner past Marcial. Marcial does a great job of getting
C2 for the guys in white. McDermott kicks it off. Swinging on around, Peshko on the sweep. Fires, he scores!
No, Grimes. They're making a difference. And growing up right before our eyes, Peshko, look at that dodge to the dirt. Right to the middle of the field, and
throughout the year, he lost the handle. Remember, it was a Hopkins team that had lost 6 in a row prior to their quarterfinal win here 5 days ago. Baskin scores!
His feet set, staring down a goaltender. After getting the ball back, look at Baskin. Just uses his lack of height to his advantage. Watch him duck under the check. And Coyne just whiffs. And then the rollback.
He's picking up Kamish. Kamish has goals in his last 3, and he's a defensive midfielder. Sweeping across, fires, he scores! He heard me. He made it 4 in a row.
Kamish, I'm sure. Brian Brett couldn't say enough good things about Kamish, but watch him get to the middle of the field and punish the upper 90. That is a rocket on the run.
For Rutgers to top-ranked Maryland.
I think what Hopkins is doing well off the face-off too in that game against Penn State was they made it a 3-on-3.
Baskin slings and scores! On the run, that sidewinder hits pay dirt.
Has come to play. Again, getting to the middle of the field. Tommy Coyne just looks like he's running with a piano on his back. Baskin, the quickness. And Hopkins has an argument right there. And, well, you know, opinion has made a difference in this Hopkins offense. Missed some time, middle of the season. His return is a veteran presence.
Williams streaks to the cage and scores! 4 of the last 5 goals in this game belong to Johns Hopkins.
Cole Williams catches the Rutgers defense flat-footed. I mean, right now, it's just Hopkins guys are running by Rutgers. That is no, you know, that's Bobby Russo. He's played a lot of lacrosse for the Scarlet Knights.
For Mullins to go to the goal against the short stick defender. Here comes the help quickly from Reinson. Beautiful split dodge, bounce shot on the way. Marcel made the save on Kirst. Ball down on the deck, spinning to score! Connor Kirst. If at first you don't succeed.
Tim Kester, defense coordinator, telling Peter Millman, what are you going to do? That's 6'3", 230 pounds of beef. Look at the save by Marcel. Sticks that left leg out. And watch Kirst just body up and dig out that ground ball. Turns
and right through 3 General Kellys there. You may have seen that on the nameplate for Rutgers tonight. They are honoring General Robert Kelly, class of '56 at Rutgers. This drive is whistled in. Peshko has had the hot hand.
Hopkins' goals are unassisted. Watch Peshko just get to goal line extended, puts on his big boy pants, and just gets above the goal line. Look at the velocity with which this guy
play tonight. DeSimone drifting in. Another heater score! Garrett Degnan.
That Hopkins had to come in, gave up a goal to Mac O'Keefe. I'm sorry, it was Sickler. Here, just off of the restart, nothing fancy. You can't leave Degnan with that much space to operate. That's going to be the end result. Turn and rake for get in the path of that number 40. When he cocks it back, you're going to have a Noxie tattoo on your body.
On the move, Angeles gets inside, fires, he scores!
Another midfielder with great quickness. The rollback, very reminiscent of Baskin. And you can see the help, but it's just way too late. And you have to love the spacing of this Hopkins offense there.
Sanguinetti turning. Sanguinetti, who scored a couple of times in the last outing. No shooting room for him. This time, turn to the corner, score! Ross Scott!
His tenacious ride, his incredible ground ball work. Look at this. He's in the land of the Blue Jays, is able to scrape it out, getting hounded by Delaney, and then here comes the goal. Ross Scott behind the cage, 2-man game, gets just enough separation to fire it far post. Mid-biscuit delivered by Ross Scott. Rutgers gets the reaction. They're the game, shorten the game, because Rutgers, the offense has shown that they really need to work their tails off to get a quality look on the Blue Jay netminder.
Daninger defending on Peshko, who bullies his way inside, fires and scores! Peshko has 4.
Hey, do you have a secret weapon, coach? Is Peshko the secret weapon for Johns Hopkins? The guy's been unbelievable tonight. We talk about Jared Bernhardt as being unguardable for the Maryland Terrapins. Peshko has
come straight away. Gallagher into the lane. Martin running with him. Off the rollback, quick swim. Rutgers has the D hung up now. Quick passing inside. And it's put home. Gallagher on the finish.
By Kirst to get the ball back. And Gallagher, Brian Breck told us this week, he needs to have an impact on this game. Cycles the ball behind the cage. Watch the motion. 34, cutting across your screen. Uncontested, unmolested.
Where they like to have it at the offensive end. Kamish thinking about it.
Hopkins caught a break right there. They late subbed. Rutgers had a man up for just a second. Great hustle by the Blue Jays. Jake Lilly to get it in the hole and make sure that that didn't happen. Brandon Shore as well. Way to bust a gut in. Match up.
Sanguinetti gets inside, he scores!
In Sanguinetti, right? Watch him slip the pick, take the ball, and attack goal line extended. Just gets leverage. It looks like he ends up in the goal mouth, but he scores the goal right there. Gets hit and dropped in the goal mouth.
Number 2 seed trailing by 2. Powering in at Sherlin-Beatty. Drawing a double. Spin it for Kirst. Connor Kirst to his left hand. Another double waiting for him. Line took over.
I thought he was going to unleash that one. Good slide by Line.
Kirst rolling. Here comes another timed slide. Fires. Score! Connor Kirst.
I thought he was going to shoot the ball coming out of this dodge right here. But he waits. He pulls out the shorty. Gets separation. Martin's got to close him out there a little bit. Easier said than done. His right foot did hit the crease line, but the ball was already in the cage. But the warding off call after that, where the Hopkins coaching staff wasn't happy that the goal was disallowed. Then you get the warding off call that was, they're ready to explode.
Peshko has the ball, moves it for Casey McDermott. 35 seconds on the shot clock. DeSimone gets underneath, he scores! A fabulous individual effort there.
To run on emotion. Big answer for Connor DeSimone. The converted midfielder now playing attack. Takes his matchup, which Gene Felix has really gotten the better of tonight. Look at him just get leverage on Gene Felix right there. Time the check, gets underneath, and look at the placement of that shot. It didn't have a ton of mustard on it, but perfect.
Patiently, it's Epstein. On the other flank, Grimes. DeSimone, skip it. Degnan fires, he scores! Garrett Degnan.
Goal for Hopkins. H-U-G-E. Getting the lead back up to 3. We've talked about it throughout this broadcast. Degnan with his feet set. Count it. What a rip. And how about the skip pass from DeSimone through a bevy.
Big Ten Network.
Mismatch here. Angeles caught on D. Look for a quick slide from Hopkins.
Kamish off the swim. Mullins, the playmaker, looking to distribute. He does! Sherlin-Beatty scores!
Rutgers takes advantage of Angeles on the field. And Sherlin-Beatty is the recipient of some confusion. It looks like Hopkins, once Angeles passed off. Let's first look at the turnover. Reinson going for the long, and look at that grab. Nice job by Kirst. And there we see Angeles, when he passes off and goes to get the far,
Hopkins and Rutgers dueling to the end now. Rutgers, the number 2 seed in white with the ball in only 35 seconds, needing 2 to tie. Mullins on the go against Reinson, gets inside, gets doubled, the ball's down. The officials giving the ball to Rutgers.
Loose ball push.
With a reset off the loose ball push. Scarlet Knights right back to work. This is sent high by Gallagher. 21 seconds left.
Kieran Mullins with that last assist gives him 100 for his career, Joe. Only the second Rutgers lacrosse player ever with 100 career goals and 100 career assists. Mullins, number 4, continues to get it done.
Another timeout. Kieran Mullins, who we've seen time after time do such tremendous damage, especially against the likes of Michigan. I remember a couple of 8-goal games on his resume. 8 goals was what it took for Jared Bernhardt and the Terps earlier today to win the opening semi. And now, in the latter stages of the 4th quarter, Johns Hopkins threatening to pull the upset for head coach Peter Milliman. Milliman said he thought they were going to need 15 goals in this game. They have 12, and that just might be enough.
And I think Marseille is the difference there. Making saves, getting stops. The aggressiveness with which his defense has played tonight.
It was an injury to Josh Curson that opened the door for Marseille. In fact, Curson was injured against Rutgers April 17th. Marseille has taken over. The guys love to rally around him. Ryan Darby, who we've seen in past tournament action, cheering his sophomore buddy from Great Falls, Virginia right now. Rutgers quickly to work. Shovel shot backhand, Sherlin Beatty's. No, and it is Marseille who comes up with it. He'll backpedal away. Look at the scoreboard. Blue Jays fans in attendance here at Panzer rising to their feet. The Johns Hopkins Blue Jays have upset Rutgers, and they have advanced to the Big Ten Tournament Final, where they will meet an old friend named Maryland.
Anytime it's Hopkins, Maryland, it's special, Joe. And for this improbable run by the Johns Hopkins Blue Jays, who were, by the way, the number 6 seed in this tournament by virtue of a coin flip. They've come into Penn State, knocked off the Nittany Lions on their home field, and now they come back and knock off the number 2 seed, Rutgers Scarlet Knights.
Peshko